Blessings to you, family. I heard the Lord saying that it wasn't a test. Sometimes we think everything that we face is a test, when God is saying that that's not always the case. Sometimes it's just about pruning, or it could be about the growth, or it could be even that He's trying to show you a new perspective, and He wants you to invite something new into your experiences. And I know even when it talks about growth and pruning, then some people lump that into the same category and saying, well, isn't that all part of the test? And no, it's not. God sometimes does things, of course, differently than how we would. And His purpose and His reasons are deeper than what we could even think, ask, or even imagine. You know, this ministry is called r.groundchurch, and our focus scripture for that is Isaiah 55. And it says that my ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. And so God is always urging us. He's always encouraging us. And He's always pointing us to go higher, not to remain in the same place, in the same places in our minds and our hearts, our situations. And so He's always saying, go up higher. And so for some of you, that's what has been going on. It's not a test as we think of tests being, but it's about training you. It's about maturing you, and it's about you going higher. A lot of times we accept whatever comes our way and we say, oh, God has me in this test, or I'm in this relationship because it's a test. Maybe it's a test of endurance or patience, and sometimes that is the case, but other times it's not. And so this is a reminder, and for some of you, this is going to be a revelation for you today, that everything is not a test. And so you have to remain focused during that season. That leads me to the next point. I've heard people say, well, what is a season? You know, like, isn't a season only a few months in the natural? Yes, but remember, God uses those things in the natural to give us more understanding of what's happening in the spirit. So a season spiritually can be months, it can be weeks, or it can be years. And so you have to remain focused and steadfast during that particular season that you're in. This is the last point that I'm going to make. Sometimes the season that you're in isn't something that you can pray away. It's not something that you can try to make it happen or go through quicker. It's not something that you can say, well, if I fast for X amount of days, or if I pray hard enough, or if I spend more time reading the word, or if I show God that I'm really serious about this, then the season will end quicker. No, some seasons are for the set period of time that only God knows. So again, let's go back to Him saying that everything is not a test. So what do you do in those seasons when you know this is a God orchestrated season and that you're not in a test? You learn, you mature, you stay focused, and you continue to seek God. You put Him first, and you're feeding your spirit man. We're never going to arrive. We're never going to arrive at a place, but we move on from one season to the next. Sometimes we're in seasons of favor. Sometimes we're in seasons of difficulty. But no matter what season you're in, they're all going to bring to you the opportunity to bear fruit, no matter what it is. Even if you say, well, I would have loved for this to be a different season that I'm in right now, you still have the opportunity to bear fruit. So I pray that you get all that the Lord was saying right now. Please know that everything is not a test, okay? All right, family, let me know in the comments. I really love to hear from you, and I love to hear what stood out to you in this message. What was God speaking to you? What was a revelation for you? What is something that you just needed to be reminded of? Let me know in the comments. All right, I love you, family. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.